Hello, in this video, I'm going to repair this television. The customer just brought in the TV. This television has no sound, but the image of this television is good. In this case, first you have to check the two speakers. We have to use the multimeter to check, to measure the two speakers. First, we use the multimeter to measure the two speakers. We put the selector at the 1 ohm to measure the speaker. Now you can see this speaker is good. This speaker is good. And this speaker is also good. And then we have to check the IC, the sound IC. This is the sound IC, the audio IC. The audio IC, the audio IC. This audio IC, the sound IC. We put the selector at the 50 volts to measure the voltage of the IC, of the audio IC. We have to measure the voltage to supply for this IC. The voltage here is about 14 volts. Now the voltage here is about 14 volts to supply for this IC at pin 1. No voltage at the output of this IC. The voltage at the output for the two speakers is about 6 volts or 7 volts. You should remember the voltage at the output for the speaker is about should be 1/2 of the voltage to supply for the IC. The voltage at the output for the two speakers is about should be 1/2 of the voltage to supply for this IC. The voltage to supply for this IC is about 14 volts. So the voltage at the output should be 1/2 of the voltage to supply for this IC. Now, the voltage at the output is 0 volts. No voltage at the output for the speaker. Now, the voltage here is 0 volts. No voltage to supply for the speaker. I confirm that this IC has broken. We have to replace another IC. We have to replace another IC. This IC has the this IC 7522. This is the audio IC 7522. We have to replace another IC. This is audio IC. This is audio IC CD7522. The voltage to supply for this IC at pin 1. The voltage, the output of the two speakers, pin 12 and pin 10 for one speaker. The voltage at the output for another speaker is pin 2 and pin 4. The voltage to supply for this IC at pin 1. The voltage, the output, the voltage of the output at pin 10 and pin 12 for one speaker. The voltage at the output of the speaker at pin 2 and pin 4. You should remember this issue. The voltage at the output should be 1/2 of the voltage at the voltage of the supply, pin 2 and pin 4 is the output for a speaker. Pin 12 and pin 10 is the output for the speaker. The voltage at the output should be 1/2 of the voltage to supply for this IC. The voltage to supply for this IC is about 14 volts. So the voltage at the output for the speaker is about 7 volts. Now the voltage here is good. The voltage here is about 7 volts. The voltage at the output to the speaker is about 7 volts. The voltage to supply for this IC at pin 1 is about 14 volts.